You're on the lifeboat, OK?
These pictures from the helmet camera of a member of the lifeboat crew show the rescue of 5 exhausted migrants in the channel.
Hello? Get this off.
It gives you a sense of what the RNLI volunteers can face every time they take to sea.
Okay, this guy's unresponsive as well now.
All 5 who were picked up by a crew from Dover, including a 14-year-old girl, were able to walk ashore. But the record number of migrant crossings is putting unprecedented demands on the RNLI and divides some in the Kent communities they pass through.
What do you think the answer is? What would you do?
David Wimble was on the lifeboat crew at Littlestone for 18 years.
It's getting harder for the crews to actually give up the time to go and do this because most of them have full-time jobs.
How difficult is it for employers?
Traditionally, the RNLI has always had the goodwill of local companies. More and more crew members are saying that something's going to have to be done sooner rather than later because they just can't, it's not sustainable to keep doing this.
The RNLI says it understands the demands on its crews.
The whole concept of volunteers waking up in the middle of the night and leaving their families to go to sea to rescue strangers is a very powerful one. We are coming up with a whole range of interventions which are specifically aimed at looking after our people, improving our training and improving our equipment.
But it's not just the impact on lifeboat crews which some find frustrating. These videos were shared with Sky News by a Kent resident. Angry, the charity Care for Calais, which also operates in France, is allowed to meet the new arrivals in Dungeness, giving them things like flip-flops, food and water. We spoke to one of the charity workers in the videos.
What do you say to people who say that your actions facilitate illegal crossings?
I think that that's a misunderstanding of what these people have been through. Yes, we're friendly and welcoming, but nobody leaves their home and makes such a dangerous journey to get to the UK because somebody is smiling and welcoming and offering some dry clothes when they get to the beach.
There are others who are hostile to the small boats arriving, but finding someone to say so on camera isn't easy. Tina is a local resident in Lydd.
They should send them to Rwanda. And them that can't go to Rwanda, send them back to France. This is where they've come from. Why should the British taxpayer have to pay to send them anywhere?
Tina, do you feel that because you have these views, people judge you?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, I've been called nasty names, but it's like water off a duck's back, I don't care.
For some, what really rankles is the arrival on the Kent coast of economic migrants. Though critics say for refugees, being selected to come to the UK through legal routes is as random as getting lucky in an amusement arcade. Along the coast at Dymchurch, we met butcher Andy Lawrence.
As a father of 3 myself, if I was in their position, would I do the same? Of course.
Meanwhile, smugglers continue to cash in on migrants waiting for their chance to cross the Channel and finally make it to Britain. Lisa Holland, Sky News, Kent.